As I've been telling you with the guy coming from Mavins Records, his name is Boy Spicy, and of course he's in Nigeria. He's on a Skype call. I told you this about this. So, Boy Spicy, welcome.
Hi, good morning.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so let's start with a kind of a background about you, about yourself. How did you grow up? What was your hobby while growing up?
So I was born in Lagos and I grew up in Lagos. I've lived in Lagos all my life. So growing up, I come from a family of six and I'm the last child. So growing up, I grew up around music because my brother used to be an artist. So while I was young, I used to see him write songs and like record in the studio. So from there, I grew interest in music and I started writing my own songs and posting freestyles on the internet. And that was just how I started doing music.
Okay, so you started doing music, and right now you're signed under Mavins Records. It's one of the biggest record labels that we have in Africa. How did you take you signing in Mavins Records?
It was overwhelming because I wasn't expecting it, but it just happened, and I was so surprised. Like, is this me? Is this happening to me? So it's one of the best things to have happened to me.
So after that, you guys went on to release songs and bangers and everything else. And recently, you have a song with, like with the whole Marvin Records, Don Jazzy, Ladipo, Iron and everything else. So did you write your part in that particular song in
Yeah,
Overdose?
I myself.
So how do you compose your music? Like, what inspires you to write songs on your own?
I'm inspired by a lot of things. It could be like something that's happening to me, or something that's happening to someone close to me, or something I heard about. Like there are different sources of inspiration for me. I draw it from things I see, things I hear.
Okay, so right now, I don't think like you have performed in a lot of stages, but still you have had a kind of a taste of the fame and people and fans and everything else. So what so far right now in 2022, how was your biggest stage that you ever performed on?
I just dropped my EP like a month ago. So um I should start going to shows very soon. But I just dropped it a month ago, so it's just the period for fans to like digest the song and like know me before I start performing to them.
So do you plan to do a tour like an African tour or even like a world tour with your latest EP?
Um by the grace of God, I would love to I would love to do that if it happens along the way.
Oh, okay. So, which artist do you look up to?
Um I would say my brother because my brother was my source of inspiration for me. When I saw him writing songs and recording songs and playing it to me, I think I was like 10 years old then. That was what made me say I want to do music. You know, I saw him as this inspiration, this role model. So every single time I write my song, I go show him that, bro, I wrote this song. What do you think about it? So he's that artist I look up to. He's been my inspiration from the beginning.
Okay. So, closing in with the interview, I just want to ask you two questions. The first one goes at what is your dream collabo right now?
Who? My dream collab. Uh, there are so many beautiful artists in the world. I would say internationally.
Yes.
Say Billie Eilish because I
Okay.
love her sound. I love how she expresses emotions in her music. And in Africa, I would say Kiss Daniel.
Okay, like I think like that's even easier because you guys are in the same country. I think like you're gonna achieve that. So lastly, I just want you to give out a message to your fans in Rwanda.
Okay, so I just want to say thank you to everybody that is supporting me in Rwanda because I've never been to Rwanda before. I only see beautiful pictures and videos of what the country look like and reading about the country and its culture, but I've never really been there. So it's amazing to see that even in a country that I've never put in, they listen to my music and they appreciate my art. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting me out there in Rwanda. I feel so blessed.
So, Boy Spice, thank you so much for taking your time, and I will look forward to seeing your music. And of course, like we're still waiting for you to be in Rwanda. And thank you so much for taking your time to be with us.
Thank you very much for having me this morning. It's a pleasure.
Okay. So, you're still watching Beats and Sounds on KC2. I'll be right back after watching Boy Spice's new song.